This is gentle chair yoga class. Only thing you need for this class is chair. And if you have mat under your feet. And if you have blocks or straps, feel free to have those handy. If you don't have blocks, you can always use big phone books, a thick book. Straps, you can use scarf, your belt, whatever, something long and skinny that you can use. But all the practice can be done without any props besides chair. You do need chair. So we're gonna get started seated in chair. Your feet are touching the floor. If your feet doesn't touch the floor, feel free to use blocks or blankets underneath your feet. And bring your hands to your thighs and gently bring your eyes to close. If you don't want to close your eyes, you can soften your gaze or drop your gaze down. Take this moment to feel the ground underneath your feet. Start to feel rooted through your feet. And as you root down onto the ground, see if you can feel your sit bones on your chair. Start to feel rooted onto your chair through your sit bones. And as you root down, the rebounding energy goes up through the spine all the way to the crown of your head. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, back of your neck long. Your jaw, your eyes, your forehead stays relaxed. And let's do a big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale everything out. Again, big inhale through your nose. And exhale, release. Now gently opening your eyes. Let's inhale, both arms reach all the way up over your head. Exhale, hands come to heart center. One more time, inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Allow the thumbs to touch your heart. And just take this moment to find gratitude. Gratitude in this present moment. You're going to slowly open your eyes. Drop both hands down by your thighs or your knees. You're going to inhale, chest forward, shoulders back, open up your heart. Exhale to rounding your back, tuck your chin, draw the navel back. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders back, open. And exhale to round your back, navel to spine. Inhale, chest forward, maybe your gaze slightly lift. And exhale to round, maybe you're going to drop your gaze down. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Now slowly come back to center with your right hand. Grab your left knee or your thigh. Left hand on either your left hip, or you can grab the side of your chair. We're going to first inhale, root down, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist, look over your shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Maybe gaze at the back wall. One more breath in. And exhale, twist. Next inhale, come back to center, unwind, switching side, left hand on your right knee, right hand on the side. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen, shoulders stays relaxed. Exhale to twist. One more breath in, and exhale to twist. Next inhale, slowly come back to center. You're gonna reach both arms forward and see if you can just start to open and close your fingers. Bringing some movement into your hands. And you can even do one finger at a time, opening and closing. Or everything all at once. Now next time both of your hands become a fist, pause, start to circle your wrist. And reverse the circle. Now keeping the fist in your hand, you're going to reach your fist forward and then rotate the knuckles down towards the floor. See if you can start to feel the length, maybe sensation in your forearms or your top of your wrist. One more breath in. Exhale, release the fist, palm's going to face up and your hand's going to touch your shoulders and reach it forward. Touch your shoulders, reach forward. Touch and reach, touch and reach. Next time your hands touch your shoulders, you're going to pause. And you're just going to rotate your elbows, circle your elbows. And reverse the circle of your elbows. And release both hands down on your thighs. You're going to reach your right arm all the way up. Bend your right elbow, right hand touch behind your neck. Left hand, you're going to grab your right elbow, push your right elbow back and down. You can stay here as option 1. Or maybe you want to lean to your left. Feeling the side body stretch by keeping the right sit bones rooted on the ground. One more breath in. Exhale, release, drop both hands down on the ground. Now we're going to switch arm, left arm reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Bend your left elbow, left hand touch behind your neck. Right hand grab your left elbow, push your elbow back and down, and option to lean to your right. Feeling the left side body lengthening, keeping the left sit bones rooted on the chair. One more breath in. Exhale, release, drop both hands down. Now see if you can reach your right leg forward, heels gonna press down, toes can point up, or you can relax the ankle, it's up to you. And you can even keep the knees slightly bent if that's more comfortable for your body. We're gonna inhale to lengthen the spine, and exhale to fold your torso forward towards your straight right leg. This is an option for you to use a strap if you like. You can put a strap through your right foot, both hands on the strap, and you can just gently fold forward here with strap. Even if you don't have strap, you can just fold forward, keeping your hands to your thighs, knees, wherever you wish. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly release, come all the way up, bending your right knee, left leg straight. Inhale, heart lift, spine long, and exhale to fold forward towards your straight left leg. Hands can be anywhere. See if you can keep the breath steady and even. Your jaw stays relaxed. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly come all the way up. This time, see if you can stretch both legs forward. Inhale, heart lift, spine long. And exhale to fold all the way down. Head relax, neck long. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. You're gonna bend both knees. And this time, you're gonna inhale, reach both arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down, relaxing your head and neck. Your hands can be anywhere, maybe on the floor, maybe on your ankle, your shins. Just relax your head, maybe shake your head yes or no, so you can release any tension in your neck or your shoulders. Now you're going to interlace your fingers. With your palms, grab your right knee, and we're going to inhale, come up as you hug your right knee in towards your chest. See if you can start to circle your right ankle. And reverse the circle. And then you're going to start to circle your right knee. You can use two hands, or you can use one hand, or you can try with no hands. It's really up to you. And switch the rotation of the circle. Now gently hug your right knee back in towards your chest. You're going to flex your right foot. Grab your right ankle. See if you can place your right ankle on top of your left knee. So if this is not happening today, or this is painful for you, you can use your block if you have it. You're going to place your right foot on the block. maybe rolling onto outer edge of your right foot, rotating the right knee slightly outward. You can do this without block if you don't have access to block, just like so. So any of those options are great. Whichever option you're in, you can just pause here and just breathe. Or option to fold your chest forward towards your shin. Keeping your right foot flexed so your right toes are reaching towards your right knee. One more, inhaling here. Exhale, slowly lifting your torso back up. And you're gonna cross the right leg over your left. Inner thighs together. And if this is not happening today, feel free to come back to a regular seat with both feet on the ground, and you can join us for the upper body. So whether you have the legs crossed or not, you're going to reach your arms all the way wide and bring your right arm under your left. First, we're going to give ourselves a big hug. See if you can grab grab the shoulder blades behind you, or just reach for it. And nice big hug. Feel free to stay here, or option to bring your palms together to touch. Elbows stays hooked if possible. Elbows slightly lift as you keep your shoulders relaxed. One more breath in. And exhale, you're going to release both hands down. And you're going to release the leg, bring both feet down on the ground. Now we're going to switch side. Hug up. Actually, first reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Head relaxed. Interlace your fingers. Grab your left knee with your palms. Inhale, come up as you hug your left knee in towards your chest. Now start to circle your ankle. Left ankle circles. And you're going to reverse the circle. And circle your knee. One hand, two hands, or no hands. It's up to you. Maybe feel the difference between the right and left hip. And reverse the circle. And hug your left knee back in towards your chest. Flex your left foot. Grab your left ankle with your hands. And place your left ankle on top of your right knee. Same option here. You can drop your feet on the block or the floor. Just gently opening your knees. Whichever option you're in, you're flexing your left foot. You can stay here, sit up tall and breathe. Or exhale so you can slowly fold your chest forward towards your shin. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly come all the way up. See if you can cross the left leg over your right. And if this is not happening today, just drop that left foot down. Join us for the arms. Inhale, arms going to open wide. And bring your left arm under your right this time. First, we're going to give ourselves a nice big hug. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Shoulders stay relaxed. Chest stays open and broad. Option to stay here, or maybe you can bring your palms to touch. Whichever option you're in, see if you can lift your elbows slightly high. Shoulders relaxed, back of your neck long. Inner thigh squeezing to center. One more breath in. And exhale, you're going to slowly release both hands down. Now you're going to drop your left foot back down on the ground. And let's bring your feet a little bit wider than hip distance. If your chair allows, if so, you can even bring your feet quite wide. Toes going to turn out, heels going to come in. Let's inhale, both arms reach all the way up. And we're going to exhale, fold forward all the way down. Head relaxed, neck long. You can stay here and just fold forward, or option to interlace your fingers behind your back. If interlacing your fingers behind your back is not happening today, or just doesn't want to, you can grab the strap behind your back, just like so. And whether your fingers are interlaced or you have a strap behind you, option to try to reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And keep your head relaxed. And breathe.
One more breath in. And exhale, you're gonna release the arms down, drop the strap, and bring your hands to your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Now you're gonna place your right elbow to your right thigh. Inhale, left arm gonna reach up and then over your left ear. Keeping back of your neck long. If it's okay with your neck, maybe your gaze slightly lift up. Inhale, coming back to center, switching side, left elbow to your left thigh, right arm reach up and over. Feeling the right side body lengthening. Back of your neck stays long, and if it's okay with your neck, maybe your gaze slightly left. And inhale, slowly coming all the way back to center. You're gonna heel toe your feet closer back together. And now we're gonna come up to stand. Slowly coming up to stand. We're gonna set up our mat. So once you are standing, see if you can move your chair to either top or bottom edge of your mat. Doesn't matter, just one side of your mat. And once you have the chair set up nice, you're gonna come to stand at the middle of the mat. And let's inhale, both arms reach. And exhale, see if you can fold all the way forward. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. And again, relaxing your head and neck. If relaxing your head completely make you dizzy or lightheaded, you can bring your hands to your thighs or your knees and come only halfway down. You don't have to come all the way down. Option to stay here, or maybe you can grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. Now release both hands down towards the floor. Bring your hands to your knees and let's inhale, halfway lift. Keep breathing here. See if you can keep the spine nice and long. Back of your neck long, shoulders away from your ears. Core slightly engaged by lifting your belly button up towards the spine. And fold forward as you exhale. One more time, hands on your knees. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Micro bend your knees. Using your core, inhale, long spine as you come up to stand. Now arms down by your side. We're going to inhale, arms reach up. Chair pose, bend your knees, push your hips back. Arms going to reach up, palms facing each other. Weight is mostly on your heels, drawing your navel, tailbone just slightly releasing down. One more breath in, maybe your gaze lift. Exhale, hands come to heart center as you come up to stand. Now drop your arms down by your side. You're gonna open your feet nice and wide, bringing your feet to be about parallel. Your chair is by your left foot. Now from here, your feet are parallel. Let's inhale, heart lift, spine long. And exhale, fold forward all the way down. Head relax. Again, you can choose to fold only halfway or all the way is your choice. If your hands can drop to the floor, you can drop your hands to the floor. Or you can use blocks. Put a block under each hand as you fold forward. Again, if you need to bend your knees slightly, you can bend your knees. And just breathe here. Let's inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, stay here. Bring your hands to your hips. Core engaged, spine long. As you inhale, come up to stand. You're going to turn your your left foot to point straight towards the chair. And you're going to bend your left knee until it's about in line with your ankle, just about. And you're going to open your arms wide, palms facing down. Warrior two. See if you can look towards your left fingertips. Start to root down on the floor with your left heel, making sure your left knee is tracking the same line as your left second toe. The back right leg is still quite engaged. Engage that thigh muscle. Now, if you feel stable here, you're going to turn your left palm to face up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm going to reach up and back. One more breath in. Maybe you can lift your gaze. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Now, reach your left fingertips forward towards the chair. And drop your left hand either on chair or left elbow to your left thigh. And you're going to reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Option 1, stay here. Or option 2, you're going to reach your right arm over your right ear. So your right fingertips are going to reach towards the chair. Palms facing down. Extended angle. Breathing here. Now strong back foot. Inhale, come all the way back up. Warrior 2. Now left leg straight. Let's heel toe your left back right foot a little bit closer towards the chair. Now keeping both legs nice and firm, engaged. You're going to inhale, reach your left fingertips forward, and exhale, left hand drop to the chair. Right arm going to reach up. Triangle pose. Pressing down on the floor with the inner left foot and outer edge of your left foot. Back of your neck long, chest stays open. Maybe you can look up towards your fingertips. Now strong back foot. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands to your hips, bringing your feet to parallel. Now you're going to heel toe your feet closer back together. And you're going to move the chair to the opposite side of your mat. Now opening your feet again, nice and wide, feet parallel. This time your right foot is by the chair. You're going to turn your right foot to point towards the chair, bending your right knee until your right knee is in line with your right ankle. Weight is on your right heel, making sure the knee is pointing the same direction as your toes. Arms going to open wide, and you're in warrior 2. Gazing towards your right fingertips, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Back of your neck long. Now flip your right palms to face up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm going to reach up and back. Maybe you can lift your gaze up towards your right fingertips and see if you can keep the right knee still bent. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to warrior 2. Now reaching your right fingertips forward towards the chair. Drop your right hand either on chair or elbow to your thigh. Reach your left arm straight up. Or reach the left arm over your left ear. Fingertips are reaching towards the chair, palms facing down, but keep back of your neck long. Back leg is still nice and firm, strong. One more inhale, maybe you can lift your gaze. Exhale, slowly come all the way to warrior 2. Right leg straight. Heel toe your back left foot slightly closer. Keeping both legs straight and firm. Inhale, reach your right fingertips forward. Exhale, right hand to chair, left arm reaching up. Triangle pose. Pressing down on the floor with the inner right foot. Engaging your left thigh muscles, right thigh muscles by lifting both kneecaps up. One more breath in, maybe you can lift your gaze. And exhale, slowly come all the way back up. Hands to your hips and bring your feet back to parallel. Now, turn your toes out, heels in, and see if you can drop both knees down. Weight is on your heels. And come back up. Drop both heels down, and come back up. Both heels dropped, and hold it here. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's inhale, circle the arms up and over your head as you lift your hips. Exhale, hands come to heart center as you bend your knees. Inhale, arms circle up, maybe palms to touch. Exhale, bend your knees. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, slowly come up to stand. Hands to your hips and bring your feet back to parallel. And see if you can heel toe your feet back together. Now you're going to look at your chair. See if you can rotate the chair so the back of your chair is facing you, the tall side of your chair. And you're going to look at the back of your chair. Turn your body. Your hand's going to grab your chair and you're going to walk your feet back, back, back until we're in chair downward facing dog. So in this down dog, your feet may be about hip distance apart. Your hips and your ankles about in line with each other. Your arms are nice and long and straight. Arms engaged. Head relaxed. if you can feel the spine lengthening, pushing your hips back as you root down on the floor with your feet. Still breathing that steady, even breath. Let's inhale, look between your hands, and you're going to step your right foot forward, bending your right knee until your right knee is about in line with your ankle. You can keep your back heel lifted, or you can spin your back heels down, whichever you prefer, whichever you feel most stable. And your feet are about hip distance apart, so you're not standing on a tight rope. Now start to lift your chest, your gaze forward, lengthening the spine. You can stay here, or if you feel stable, maybe you can reach one arm up, or maybe both arms reach up. Warrior one or crescent pose. See if you can again root down on the floor. Fingertips reach, but your hip stays low. One more inhale, maybe you can even lift your gaze. Exhale, slowly drop both hands down on the chair. And you're going to step your right foot back to downward facing dog. Now next inhale, look between your hands. Step your left foot forward. You're going to bend your left knee until it's in line with your ankle. Again, you can keep the back heel lifted or spin the back heel down, whichever you prefer. Feel stable through your feet rooting down. Now start to lengthen the spine, chest lift, heart lift, maybe look forward. If you feel stable, maybe one or maybe two arms going to reach up towards the ceiling, palms to face each other. Again, press down with your front left heel. Hip stays low, but spine growing taller. And breathe. One last inhale, maybe you can lift your gaze up. Exhale, slowly drop both hands down to chair. And you're going to step back to downward facing dog. Finding your breath here. Next inhale, look between your hands, and you're gonna step halfway forward, keeping your hands to the chair, and bend your knee, push your butt back. Now you're in chair pose. Maybe you can bring your hands to heart center. Inhaling here, and exhale, slowly come all the way up to stand. Nice. So from here, see if you can have your chair in front of you, just like so. So stay where you are, but just so you can see my legs, I'm going to pretend like my chair is in front of you. You're going to shift your weight onto your right foot, so you can bend your left knee, left heel lift. You're going to rotate your left knee out to your left. Option one, toes down, heel up. You can always use a block here. Toes, left toes on the block, and your left heel up onto your calf. Or you can bring your left foot to your calf, or you can bring your left foot to your inner right thighs. But avoid the knee, just don't push the knee. It's either below or above the knee. So any options here, and you can have chair in front of you for support, or if you prefer chair on either side of you, that's totally fine. Now standing nice and tall, shoulders remain relaxed. Standing tall with your standing right leg. Maybe you can bring one hand to heart center. You can always keep one hand to chair. If you feel stable, maybe you're going to bring two hands to heart center. Remember that steady breath, keeping the jaw relaxed. And if you feel stable, you can reach one or two arms all the way up towards the ceiling, palms to face each other. Tree pose, focusing your gaze on one point to find stability. One more breath in. Maybe you can lift your gaze if you feel stable. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Drop both hands down either side of you or the chair, and you're going to drop your left foot down. Shifting your weight onto your left foot, you're going to bend your right knee. And you're going to open the right knee to your right. Same thing, toes down, heel up. Or place the block under your right foot. Or you can place the foot on your calf or inner thigh. So your choice. See if you can press the foot into the thigh gently. or the leg, and the leg's gonna press the foot, press back into your foot gently. So there's tension there. You're gonna stand tall, chest forward, shoulders relaxed. If you feel stable, bring one hand to heart center. And if you feel super stable, maybe two hands to heart center. Fixing your gaze at one point, somewhere that's not moving, to focus your mind on. And if you feel stable, maybe you can reach one or two arms up to you. Palms to face each other. Standing leg nice and strong. And if you feel really stable, maybe you can even lift your gaze all the way up towards your fingertips. And slowly exhale, hands come to heart center, or drop your hands to your chair. And slowly releasing to standing pose. So from here, we're gonna remove the chair to either out off the mat, and we're gonna, or the side of your mat, and we're gonna come down to sitting on the floor. And if sitting on the floor is not an option for you, then you can sit back down to the chair. So I'm gonna demo both versions of the poses, sitting and on a chair and sitting on the floor, so you can know there are two options for each thing. So if you can come down to the floor, you're gonna come down to the floor. Feel free to use your chair as a support to lower yourself all the way down. Once you come all the way down, you're gonna bring sole of your feet together to touch. Your knees gonna open. Your hands can grab your ankles or your toes. And if this is super restricting for you, you can push your feet forward, your heels away from you, and you might feel more stable. If you have one or even two uncomfortable aching knee, feel free to put block underneath it so that there's something to support your knee. And we're gonna inhale, heart lift. Exhale to fold forward. Feel free to stay where you are. And those of you who chose to stay seated on chair, what I suggest is bringing your feet to open, toes gonna turn our heels in. Inhale, heart lift, and exhale, folding forward. Maybe elbows to your side, maybe head relaxed, maybe you can even drop your hands to the floor. How far you wanna go is up to you, but we're all gonna breathe here for a moment. Next inhale, you're gonna slowly come all the way up. And if you're sitting on the floor, bring your hands to your outside of your knees and gently bring your knees to close. You're gonna stretch your right leg forward, and you're gonna bend your left knee, left foot to inner right thigh. And again, feel free to put a block under your left knee if you need to. And you can even use the strap here. We're gonna turn to face towards the straight right leg. With or without strap, through your left foot, hands on strap. Or if you don't have one, maybe you don't need one. We're just gonna inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold forward. And for the version of sitting down in a chair, you're gonna stretch your right leg forward, put a block under your left foot. See if you can roll on the outer edge of your left foot. So your left knee slightly opens to the left. And you're going to fold forward towards your right leg. With or without strap is your choice. If this leg doesn't feel right, you can do just left foot straight down on the floor as you fold forward towards your right leg. Finding your breath here. And inhale, slowly come all the way up. And whichever option you're in, chair or seated, we're just going to switch sides, moving slowly and mindfully. Now your right knee is going to be bent, left leg is straight. Maybe a block under your right knee, Maybe you're doing it seated. Use a strap if you need to. Let's inhale to find length in the spine and exhale to fold forward towards your straight left leg. Don't forget to keep breathing. And let's inhale, slowly come all the way up. And you're gonna bend both knees and see if you can reach both legs forward. Heels pressing down, toes pointing up. Again, maybe you want to use a strap through both feet. Maybe you don't. And if you need to bend your knees slightly, you can keep your knees bent. We're gonna inhale first again, spine long, and exhale, folding forward. Maybe walk your hands forward and relax. For the chair option, just like we did in warm up, both legs forward, heels pressing down, maybe a strap as you fold forward towards your straight legs. Head relax. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. You're gonna bend both knees. And if you're sitting on the floor, both knees are bent, and you're just gonna slowly lower yourself all the way down on the floor. Once you're laying down on the floor, you're gonna place your right ankle on top of your left knee. Flex your right foot. You can stay here, or right hand gently push your right thigh forward, or option to lift your left foot off the ground, grab the left thigh, pull that left thigh towards your chest, and breathe. Those of you who's sitting in chairs, same as what we did in a warm-up, you're gonna hug your right knee in, right foot flex, place your right ankle on top of your left knee, maybe folding your chest forward, or right foot on the floor, the block, rolling onto outer edge of your right foot, right knee open, staying here, or gently folding forward. Inhale, slowly come all the way up, and you're going to release the right foot down on the ground and switch side. Left ankle on top of your right knee, laying down or on the chair, or left foot on the ground or the block. And you're just going to either left hand push your left thigh forward, or if you're laying, grab your right thigh, pull your right thigh towards your chest. Sitting, you're gonna lay forward or lean forward. Inhale, slowly come all the way up and release your left foot down onto the ground. Now if you're laying down on your back, see if you can hug both knees in towards your chest And you're going to twist by dropping both knees to the right side. Either right arm reach out to your right or right hand on your left knee. Left arm going to reach out to your left for spinal twist. Couple ways to modify. You can place a block between your knees as you twist, or you can place the block under your right knee and then twist. And you don't need to twist to your deepest. Just twist as far as your body allows. And those of you in chair, right hand on your left knee, left hand on the side of your chair, and inhale, hard lift, and exhale to twist, look over your shoulder. Slowing down your breath, maybe even deepening your breath just a little bit more. Inhale, slowly coming back to center, bringing your knees back to center, and we're just going to switch side, drop both knees to your left, or if you're sitting, left hand on your right knee, right hand on the side of you, and drop your knees down. Feel free to use your blocks and look over your shoulder. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly unwind, coming back to center. If you're sitting in chair, you're going to open your feet wide, toes slightly out, heels in, and see if you can fold forward, maybe grabbing the outer edges of your feet, or it could be your ankle, your shin, wherever you can grab, and then folding forward here. And if you're laying down on the ground, what's going to happen is you're going to hug both knees in, open your knees wide with your hands, see if you can grab the outer edges of your feet, or ankle, shin, or maybe you can just keep your hands on your knees. It's up to you. So happy baby. If your feet are facing up towards the ceiling, pushing the feet down towards the floor as your feet pull your hands up. Maybe swaying side to side for those of you who's laying down, if you want to feel the massage on your spine, only if that feels okay in your body. One more breath in. Exhale to release out of the pose. Slowly drop both feet down. If you're laying on the ground, you're going to find comfortable laying down position. You can keep your feet on the ground, knees bent if you like. Maybe you would like to stretch both legs. If you would like to put a chair, bring your feet on the chair and lay down, that's fine too. Just finding a comfortable laying down position, and I invite you to close your eyes. Those of you sitting in chair, feel free to find a comfortable seated position in chair. You can lean your back on your back of the chair, even close your eyes. Hands can be on your thighs, wherever you wish. And I invite all of you to close your eyes. If you don't want to, just soften your gaze. And let's do a big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. And find your natural rhythm of breath. Take this moment to relax your jaw, releasing your tongue from roof of your mouth, relaxing your eyes and your forehead. And feel free to stay here in a relaxed position as long as you like, until you decide to come out of the pose to complete the practice. Namaste.